I don't have that many.
The Yankee T
black.
is not here because he's a fucking melt. So
Can there be Cam's new nickname? The
can we
fuck boy.
fucking get on with this and start this, please? I've got shit to do.
All right, let's start it.
Okay.
Let's start it. I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, thank you, Tanvir. I needed your fucking, I needed your fucking, permission before I started a fucking poll. What are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Wrestle Plug State of Wrestling address. But Cameron Anderson is fucking the lifeless corpse that is Frankie T because he couldn't be asked to turn up. You fucking sweaty melt. On a serious note, unfortunately, IWE in November the 5th. Date with Destiny is officially cancelled, unfortunately, due to personal reasons. Mostly because Frankie T obviously is terrified of the rebellion. And of course, he knows that he will lose the tag team titles at CWP's Pumpkins and Power Drivers to the Bromance, and therefore does not want to lose the only other title belt he has on offer. Cameron Anderson, any rebuttal to some of the rather flagrant remarks that were made in the Wrestle Plug group chat earlier between yourself and Frankie T?
Yeah, I have to say, Frankie, not only are you going to lose the CWP tag titles, but I also hope you lose all your limbs, your hair, and your teeth, and you break every single bone in your body.
Well, he wrestles like it, so that helps. All right. Anyway, moving on. There is apparently some news. This is the State of Wrestling address. I'm Aeron Nix, which of course means it's time for the King of Shithousery and the Master of Piss Artistry to take control of the wrestling news for the next hour and a half. And of course, like I've said, thank you for that. I am the Egyptian Death Machine. I'm not sure if that's racist or not, but we'll get our fact checkers on that. Toby's watching. He'll tell us whether it's racist or not because he's brown. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Aeron Nix. Joining me is, of course, the man who puts the wood in Bollywood and sadly no longer does his beautiful partner Phoebe join us on the podcast. She sadly passed away a few days ago, so we send our love and well wishes to the entire Verdi family. Unfortunately, dogs can't be around forever, which is a heartbreaker because we love dogs on this podcast, and anything that is poorly said about dogs, well, you can go fuck yourself. But Tanvir Verdi is here. Tanvir, did you see the video that's gone viral of a dog winning a wrestling match?
Yes, I did on Botchamania, Matthew's channel. That was wholesome. It wasn't like you can't even insult it of like, oh, this isn't what wrestling is. No, it's just wholesome.
I don't care. It was lovely.
Yeah, it's awesome. Lovely. It's fun.
Still a better match than Frankie T's ever had. Just saying. And of course, joining me is somebody who unfortunately will try and drag the proverbial match from a broom out of Frankie T is, of course, the proprietor of Peace Haven, soon to be the CWP Tag Team Champion, soon to be the most popular man in all of professional wrestling, and no doubt the only man who could quench the thirst of one Amanda Gray. It is, of course, Cameron Cream Anderson.
Hello. Thanks for having me on. And you can now find the Bromance on Facebook.
Yes, you can. It's Bromance PW Group. No idea why it needs to be called PW Group. Could have just been called the Bromance, but apparently Victor Logan isn't that good with the spelling. So it is what it is, you hairy bastard. And I look forward to meeting you in the ring at some point next year, you gigantic, sexy beast. Right, it's time for some news. Now, obviously, we mentioned the fact that a dog wrestled a man and won, which is how it should always be. That's your wholesome portion for the day. Let's move on to the fallout from Extreme Rules. And let's talk about the fact that Bray Wyatt is back. Brock Lesnar is back on Raw. Gallows and Anderson are also back as part of the OC. Yeah, baby. Cameron Anderson, your thoughts on your uncle rocking up back on Raw this week?
So obviously I did say that they sucked monkey nuts 2 weeks back.
And then they picked up a large amount of money.
Yeah, so from now on, I think anyone I say sucks monkey nuts is in for a good fortune in 2023. So I just want to say the entire United Kingdom can suck monkey nuts. And hopefully this is the push we need to get us out of this recession.
That is quite the fucking hope, isn't it? Fucking hell.
I'm not a miracle worker.
Is WWE right now the best product in wrestling?
I'd say so. Because ever since Triple H has come in, it seems more exciting. And the thing that I liked about the DX 25 thing, or the 25th year on a reunion.
Yeah. The DX 25 year anniversary on Raw.
Yeah. I liked that it wasn't the usual thing of like, oh, there's this old group, let's send out some younger talent. so that the old guys can squash him. But no, it was just they're there to say hi and cool.
I quite liked when they hyped up the two that would go on to face Omos. I thought that was a really funny segment. Yeah, you're scratching your head.
Anything
You
with
look
Omos
disappointed.
sucks donkey dick, mate.
He wasn't
That guy
there technically
sucks
just yet.
ass. You'd have to be a fucking moron to think Omos was good.
But what about thinking Omos is sexy?
Well, you're an even bigger gimp, aren't you? Let's be honest. That's
Nah,
it is.
he's a good
It is what
looking
it
boy.
is. He's like I said. He's got all the athletic ability of a tree. Nice to look at, but yeah, doesn't move.
I like
at
him.
all.
I have to say, I like Omos, and I'll die on that hill.
I don't like
Hopefully
him.
you will die on said hill. So yeah, WWE is great right now. Check out our Raw review that's obviously live on YouTube. My apologies. I know a couple of you messaged me. A couple of the GIFs weren't actually fitting in the screen properly. Fuck you. I am doing an extraordinary amount of work. You got a Raw review. Just be thankful. You ungrateful pricks. And I will do better in the next one. Yeah, no, check it out. We're trying to pump out as much content as possible. Fresh watch alongs coming as well. But yeah, Raw was fucking amazing this week. The best Raw I've watched in years. Utterly phenomenal. Everything, the quality of wrestling, the surprise returns, the quality of the storylines, the promos, everything just hit on the money beautifully. There wasn't anything where I thought that was shit. I don't want to watch that again. It was all fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Best 3 hours of wrestling I've seen out of Raw in a very, very, very long time. And of course, Bray Wyatt teased to appear on SmackDown this Friday night. And obviously with Bray Wyatt back, oh, I'm tingling with anticipation. I'm excited.
What do you think? What do you think Bray Wyatt is going to get up to?
He's probably going to attack Logan Paul.
Okay.
Yeah, kill him.
Yeah, just kill him. Just kill him and take his spot at Ground Jewel.
Would you say that Bray Wyatt's return was one of the best returns?
In modern memory, yes. Yeah, in certainly in the last 3 or 4 years, definitely. A lot of people complained, didn't they, and said that it was hyped up too much, that they gave it away. Everyone knew he was coming. And like, I don't agree. Like from a marketing standpoint, it was brilliant. The QR code, the kind of, the Matrix-like shenanigans, going down the rabbit hole, follow the white rabbit. It just all slotted beautifully. Did you hear the pop when he took that mask off? Holy shit.
It wasn't confirmed anyways, because people were like speculating about, it could be Joe Gacy, it could be another thing for Karrion Kross, it could be something else. So
imagine if it was Joe Gacy.
Yeah.
Fucking with chemo Sat Gibson. No, thank you.
So anybody saying of like, it was confirmed, they overhyped it. I'm like, no, they really didn't. They left a lot of stuff up to the imagination.
It just seems like they're rectifying a lot of their mistakes. Little things as well, like LA Knight, revealing himself as LA Knight again on SmackDown was great. Knocking out those idiot models. Like, it's money. It's easy. What the fuck am I doing? Wasting my time with this shit. I'm LA Knight. Don't call me Max Dupree again. Good stuff. Easy. That's easily been rectified early on.
With the Bray Wyatt return, they fucking dragged it on a bit, didn't they? It took ages. Going over all of the characters in the audience.
Dragged it out. It was 4 minutes, you prick. I've never heard a more fucking entitled, childlike fucking opinion in all my life. It took too long.
It was.
Well, they did drag it out, I have to say.
It got 7 million views. How many fucking likes have you got on your your bromance page?
I don't know. I haven't checked, but it might be 7 million at this point.
Probably about 20 because you all suck balls.
I think we're all quite good.
I all think you suck monkey nuts, man. That's what you do.
The character costumes were genuinely terrifying. I think the Rambling Rabbit one looks demented.
Yeah,
I thought he looked quite handsome.
Yeah.
You're being a troll. Fuck you.
It was awesome.
Save it for the predictions for the next major pay-per-view where every single match ends in a double disqualification.
What? Crown Jewel?
Hell yeah, baby.
You know what? I'm excited for that, and I'm now free on November the 5th, so happy days. I'll be checking that out. Wait,
did it actually get cancelled?
Yeah, actually. Have you not seen it?
I thought you were just trolling.
No, he actually has had to cancel the event. There is no more show.
Why's that?
Well, we can't talk about it on air, unfortunately, for personal
Okay, yeah, of
reasons.
course
But
not.
Yeah.
the show has been unfortunately cancelled, mostly because Frankie T has gone around. So
Ooh,
it is what it is.
yeah. Just a quick plug. Are you going to be at Coliseum then on the 5th? Or
Well, I'm hoping so. Coliseum are running a show in Crawley. I did reach out to the promoter. I'm not saying he should book me, of course. But yeah, no, I am available if I am needed for any show, to be honest, on November the 5th. Otherwise, I'll just be chillaxing.
Bird, innit?
Yeah, Burger and Birds. Go and watch Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns. Watch some fireworks and have a wank in the dumpster. Sounds like a good weekend to me. But yeah, Jake Pugh has been announced as my replacement. Yeah, let's just get that straight, Jake. I love you, but you're my replacement, bitch. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Jake Pugh will be doing a heading up commentary for Coliseum on November the 5th. And obviously, although he's not as good as me, we appreciate him standing in and giving it a go. He ain't watching this. And he knows I'm taking a piss anyway. Come on, the man gets shitloads of work. He must be good at what he does. Yeah, no, Jake Pugh will be admirably stepping up to the game. You never know, though. You never know. Maybe they might bring me in for something. I don't know. If not, I might just go to the show anyway, just to show a bit of love and solidarity. But great card. It's going to be at the K2 at Crawley on November the 5th. And Sky Smithson's been confirmed. Saxon Huxley's going to be on there. Yeah, some really great talents. Levi Muir's back in the house. He's fucking sick. Nico Angelo, who's fucking amazing. So yeah, no,
he's awesome.
There's some great wrestlers on their card. We might have a little preview of it as we get closer to the date, because it does look like it's going to be an absolute ball busting card. I think Bullets, he's on one of the posters as well. So, you know, Cameron Anderson's new best friend. But
yeah, he's nice. I like Bullet. Very cool.
Good for you. Now then, good for you. So, John Moxley has re-signed with AEW for 5 more years. Is that a good move or not?
I think that is a good move.
It's cool.
Nice work, John Moxley, securing the money. You know, hope you're happy with your job, man. That's really.
Get in the bag.
Get in the P. I wonder, you know, is John Moxley gonna come to Peacehaven? Is he gonna come to Brighton and go clubbing with us? That's the real story.
I've got that image of my head now. That actually sounds pretty fun. Of like John Moxley just in Brighton going clubbing.
Mate, if he went to Patton's, he just walks in and just staples me in the head.
He might need some sensitivity training at Go 8. That's all I'm saying. Speaking of things that didn't make me go 8, the Fight Pit, of course, took place at Extreme Rules. There was a guest referee for it. You might have recognized him as Daniel Cormier, former UFC main eventer. Daniel Cormier has actually spoken about this to ESPN MMA. He said, I was in the back and I was nervous. I started forgetting the match. I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot the pin. I kept having to ask questions. I was so nervous, bro. It was so fun. The energy of the crowd is second to none. According to Cormier, he's fought in front of bigger crowds than the 15,000 plus that were reported at Extreme Rules. But ultimately, that's a shoot. I'm going to fight. I'm going to do what I got to do. Remembering all the points in the match was tricky for Cormier, and the crowd's energy eventually turned on him as well. I got fans heckling me. They're calling me Family Matters Patriarch, Carl Winslow. No clue. They're saying DC, climb the cage. I'm like, I'm not going up there with these dudes. Cormier almost lost himself in the finish of the Fight Pit match. They're wrestling on this little ledge, bro, and then Riddle jumped off, and I couldn't believe I was actually in that moment. While Cormier enjoyed the energy from the crowd and the match's wilder moments, his favorite part, I essentially got to be UFC referee Herb Dean. That doesn't change the fact that you absolutely sucked balls. Daniel Cormier deserves another shot in WWE, or should we just not fucking bother with that nonsense again?
I know, because just Archie was just completely sucking him off in the group chat all day. It's like, oh, he's a UFC legend. No one cares. All right. Has he won the WWE Championship? Has he won the US title? No. So we don't care. He sucks. Done nothing of significant his whole life.
Are you Gunter? No. Shut the fuck up.
They're two different beasts. So
am I the only one who thinks he looked like Philip Banks from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know.
Uncle Phil.
He did. Like, I hate to be rude, and I'm certainly, the difference is, right, people are going to be like, oh, you're body shaming him because he's larger than normal and all this. No, like, this is a multi-millionaire who's also a UFC fighter or a, you know, an MMA aficionado.
Yeah, it was pretty much.
Like,
to be fair, though, they did not do him any favors sticking him next to Riddle and Seth Rollins.
Also, just the way he like manhandled the wrestlers and like it just yeah, no. Like it didn't add any legitimacy to the match, which was, to be honest, fine, but I didn't feel like it was a barn burner. And at that point, all we care about, the crowd were chanting, "We want Wyatt" for a reason, because they don't give a shit about this match. They did not give a fuck.
Because at least with the previous fight pit, you had Kurt Angle as ref, and it's like Kurt Angle added that bit of legitimacy of like, oh, he's an Olympic gold medalist, but he's also a former wrestler, so he'll know the spots, he'll know what to do.
That is true.
So, moving on
Tyson
for the
Fury
Fresh
for the
Prince
next
of
one.
Bel-Air. Matt Cardona has been circling around the rumor mill this week. A lot of suggestions that he might be prepped for a WWE return. He shot these down very quickly when he said, "I'm not trying to get back to WWE," in an interview with Metro, of all people. But I'd be lying if I said I never wanted to have a WrestleMania moment again, or I never wanted to wrestle at Madison Square Garden. Of course I would. If Triple H called me up right now, if I had that 203, that's the area code for Stamford, Connecticut, of course I'd pick up. But right now I'm focusing on being the best me possible and having the most fun possible and making the most money possible. Should Matt Cardona continue doing what he's doing, or should he return to WWE?
I don't know, because what he's doing at the moment is hot. So
He is killing
it depends, because it depends what the offer's saying, because you don't want to, turn something down and then maybe losing a bit of steam and then that offer's no longer on the table. But it would be a shame to see him go back, considering how good he's done on the indie scene.
I think he's one of the guys that if he goes back to WWE, he'll get lost in the shuffle.
He's an IC champion at best.
Yeah.
And even then, you look at the current crop of mid-carders, like Seth Rollins is United States champion, Gunther is IC champion. He's nowhere near the level of either of those guys. Right now, he feels like 24/7 material.
Could be NXT champion.
Yeah, nah.
Could beat Roman Reigns.
Jesus.
I think what he's doing now is best for him at the moment.
Yeah. He
But who
seems a
can
lot
say?
happier.
Yeah, fair. You know what? Just keep doing what you're doing, I guess. I don't really care. I don't want to see him in WWE because I feel like they got big stars coming in. They've got great storylines. They've got great, rivalries and great qualities matches. They just don't need him right now. They actually don't. Like, if
I
anything,
think the thing is they got too many heels, and I think Matt Cardona's proven that he works best as a heel.
Are you insinuating Bray Wyatt's a heel?
No, I meant like Seth Rollins, Gunther.
Seth Rollins is
Roman
not a heel,
Reigns,
though, is he? Come on, Seth Rollins is so
Usos.
over.
Like all the champs.
Sami Zayn's
all
over.
the male.
The Bloodline's over.
Sami Zayn's the best.
Yeah, Sami Zayn is not a heel.
So yeah, I did love when he was like, who doesn't love Jimmy, and the crowd just erupted for it.
Jimmy's like, yeah, boy.
To be fair, Jimmy Uso just got a pop just for having a nice smile.
As he fucking should. He's gorgeous.
Someone described Sami Zayn best. He's the character now in a sitcom of that when they appear on screen, they get the biggest reaction because they're that good. Like Kramer in Seinfeld, of like you'd see Kramer pop in and you'd be like, oh, it's Kramer.
Am I stuck in a vacuum in 1992? What the fuck's going on here? Kramer in Seinfeld.
Dude, I love Seinfeld.
You ain't Jewish. Shut the fuck up. All right, moving swiftly on. Michael P.S. Hayes is apparently heading up both the storyline and the match for Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel. Do we think that's a good idea?
Don't know, to be honest.
Gonna have to see how it turns out. That's all I can say.
Fair enough. All right. There's to be honest, short news week. Very short news week. Nothing really of great interest going on. Jim Ross did ponder what AEW would be like with Vince McMahon in charge. In a segment on the Grilling JR podcast, the AEW announcer fielded a listener's question regarding how former WWE chairman and CEO Vince McMahon will run AEW if AEW owner Tony Khan handed him the keys to the company. He probably would like less wrestling, Ross said. Vince has never watched the first minute of AEW. I would venture to say he hasn't watched the first minute of any wrestling show since he's been gone. Ross believed it would be hard for McMahon to come into AEW in its current state because he would be clueless regarding the talent roster. You think he knows all about Darby Allin? Like he knows all about Orange Cassidy, right? What's an Orange Cassidy, JR? Somewhere along the way, you've got to watch these shows. You've got to take the time to invest in the character. So I don't know what he would be able to give you a real good feel or good feedback. How would you tweak it without watching the product as sincerely, as thoroughly as he should? Ross doesn't believe McMahon would ever consider taking a leadership role in another wrestling organization. I think that ship has sailed, he said. I think there's no way in hell he would. He's got money. He's in his mid-70s. Let him have some fun, for God's sake. I think that's the reason why we're in this position in the first place, JR, because he had too much fun.
I think JR is speaking way too soon, because obviously we've never seen really Vince McMahon outside of the work role. So we don't know if on his off days he is rocking the Darby Allin and the Orange Cassidy t-shirts. He might be a big fan. We don't know. He might just book the greatest storyline in the history of AEW.
Vince is probably in the gym just getting the pump.
Yeah, and he's sweating into his Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, and he's got too many pumps, if you ask me. I mean, you know, our boy might have got short change, but it is what it is. Here's a very interesting article. I pulled it up just for shits and giggles, because what the fuck? Jake Roberts claims that Donald Trump's ex-wife hired guards to beat him up.
Okay,
Jake
I just want to go on record and say this is 100% true.
Okay, fair enough. Jay the Snake Roberts apparently was a big favorite of former President Donald Trump. However, his ex-wife Ivana Trump was not a fan. On the latest episode of DDP Snake Pit, as Roberts discussed Rick Rude, he remembered how their match at WrestleMania 4 nearly got the Snake beaten up for his antics surrounding the bout. I remember Ivana sitting at ringside, not even looking at the ring, Roberts said. She had her champagne glass with the little bottle in the cooler, and she turned her chair sideways, and Don's going crazy for the match, and she won't even look. Roberts entered Atlantic City's Boardwalk Hall on the same side that Ivana was seated, and decided to bring the show to her. I came out on her side and took the Snake and swung it at her, and she pushed her chair back, and she fell backwards, Roberts explained, leaving the then Mrs. Trump with her legs in the air from the fall. Not for the first time, I'm sure. Roberts then went on to wrestle Ravishing, allegedly. Roberts then went on to wrestle Ravishing Rick Rude to a 15-minute time limit draw, which took the Snake to the point of physical exhaustion. He blew me up so bad I thought I was going to puke. I think I would have puked if he'd have given me the time, he said. According to Roberts, Donald Trump confirmed to him that Ivana was not happy about the embarrassing incident. I found out later at WrestleMania 7 that she tried to hire 2 of her guards to come to my hotel room to beat the fucking shit out of me, and Donald affirmed it. Roberts said that despite his ex-wife's feelings, Donald loves me. I don't know if it's just because of that, but he loves me, and I'm so glad.
Yep, I have to say this is 100% true. I was not there. I don't know anyone involved in this story, but I just know in my heart that this is 100% a fact.
It's an odd story, but okay.
It always fucking is with Jake Roberts. The man is that DDP yoga might be doing something for his body, but that cocaine is still working its fucking way through his brain, obviously. The guy is off his bin. Although it is a fascinating story, it has to be said. All right, Tanvir, seeing as you're chatting, it's a good time because we have something dedicated solely for you. New Japan Pro Wrestling has added another new title to its growing lineup of championships. During New Japan's Declaration of Power show, company officials revealed the new NJPW World Television Championship and laid out the rules on how the belt will be crowned and defended. Matches for the NJPW World Television Championship will feature a 15-minute time limit. Oh, thank God. With a quicker pace, encouraged to make up for the shorter bouts. The title will be centered around the younger talent on the company's roster. Additionally, all title matches for the NJPW Television Championship will be broadcast for free on social media. Kind of missing the point of what television is. That fact, plus the focus on up-and-coming talent, should help elevate and get more eyes on future New Japan stars via the new title. The title itself is bright gold, with both commentary as well as fans on Twitter pointing out that it looks undeniably like a giant ring rather than a typical championship belt. The company announced that a tournament will be held to decide the first champion, with the semi-finals taking place on November 4th. The tournament finals, will then be held at Wrestle Kingdom 17 early next year to decide the inaugural championship. All right, Tanvir, good idea or bad idea?
Bad fucking idea. The title looks like shit, and you said 15-minute time limit, that's cool, but as soon as it said focus on younger talent and the brackets came out, it's like you've missed the point, because for the you've got Goto, Kenta, Sanada, Taichi, Evil. Let's see who else, because there's quite a lot. Ishii,
I'm just gonna have a quick nap while you're.
Yeah, you've got quite a few of the older guys who are like and it's meant to be focused on a younger title scene, so it makes no sense. Other than that, yeah, it's not a great idea. This Declaration of Power though yesterday was a decent show on Monday. There was a new member of Los Ingobernables de Japan.
Rouge.
No, Titan.
Oh, from CMLL, all right.
Yeah, so new junior. And yeah, so
New junior. Less said about that, the better, eh, Tanvir?
Oh God.
Cameron Anderson's face, lol. Oh dear. The rest plug can
I'm not gonna
confirm
ask.
nor affirm any rumors about Tanvir and his sexual preferences.
What do you mean?
I have no idea, mate. You work it out for yourself. I don't know why you're getting so uncomfortable, mate. It's just a joke. Relax. Right, Impact Bound for Glory. Impact Bound for Glory took place.
Wait, hang on.
Wait, what?
I didn't get to say my opinion on the new belt.
That's because you spent the entire time literally staring at your screen, probably fucking working out your loadouts for that fucking gay Overwatch shit or whatever it is.
All right. No, I like it. I like the new belt.
You like a big ring, do you?
I like the big ring because, they bring out the new belt and I want to win that shit.
I cannot wait for your podcast so that I can splice that in. Cameron Anderson, what do you think about the state of women's wrestling right now? I like the big ring.
I do. I really do.
I really do. Brilliant. No, you're making it worse. Shut up. All right. I haven't seen it, so I can't comment. This article doesn't have a picture of it. So yeah, Tanvir, send me find it and put it in the Zoom chat, and I'll have a look at it and we'll comment about it before the end of this.
Okay. I'll try
While he's doing that and also looking at other things on the internet he shouldn't be. Impact Bound for Glory 2022 match results. Fucking hell, this is dissolved. Right, did anyone see the results for Bound for Glory 2022?
Yes, I did.
Good, because we're about to quickly discuss them. Brian Myers retained his digital media championship. Everyone all right with that?
Yep.
He beat Dirty Dango, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Dirty Dango did indeed make his arrival in Impact. And I also have it on good authority that Dirty Dango will be working for Forever Rivals Wrestling over here at the back end of October. So anyone who wants to go to that, yeah, boy. Tanvir sent me a picture. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Frankie Kazarian beat Mike Bailey to become the new X Division champion.
Hate this.
Yeah, this was not good. This was not good. Let's see. Yeah,
I don't understand why. Like, I like Frankie Kazarian. He can definitely wrestle. That looks like a belt buckle.
Yeah. Everybody was saying it.
That looks like the state of that.
I want it. I'm gonna win it. I'm gonna bring it on.
It looks like a tray. I'm
literally gonna win it and hit Tanvir with it.
It does. It looks like the world's largest. It looks like Braun Strowman's belt buckle. Also, what do we think about the opinion that was shared by Silent Mark on one of our recent watch-alongs that Big Show reminds him of a giant parsnip?
What?
That's amazing.
Big Show looks like a giant parsnip, apparently. You don't know what a parsnip is, do you?
I have to disagree. I actually don't think he looks like a parsnip.
No, he looks like a turnip.
Potentially a turnip, maybe an onion. Wait, that's the other.
No, that's QT Marshall, isn't it?
QT Marshall's the onion.
All right, next week, wrestlers as vegetables.
We've got onion, we've got a potato, we've got a parsnip. Comes a cucumber.
Wrestlers as vegetables. I want people who are listening to this to send into @WrestlePlug or WrestlePlug@gmail.com what wrestlers remind you of vegetables. And if anyone sends in Droz, you're officially fired.
Jesus.
I was going to be even meaner and say Eugene.
Jesus, that's not a vegetable. He's just mentally. Well, his character was. Okay, we're not. You know what?
Yeah, I don't like this one. Don't like this.
The X is going up. We're not editing it out. Tanvir has buried himself at this point. Right, moving on with the Bound for Glory results. Thank you very much. Mickey James beat Mia Yim.
That was cool.
Yeah,
I'm fine with it.
Right, the result, in my opinion.
Yeah, because each match with Mickey James is like once she loses, that's it.
Yeah, she's doing the Ric Flair thing from 2008, isn't she? Where as soon as she loses, she's done.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's good for her. She's getting one final run. Who are these people? Death Dolls apparently are the new Impact Knockout Tag Team Champions. I do believe that's Rosemary and Jessica Havoc.
It's Taya, Valkyrie, and Jessica.
Oh, okay. Is Rosemary just their manager?
Kind of. They're kind of feuding, I think, in
I've
a
got
way
an
of
image here of
falling out.
Rosemary wearing a leather jacket, and my God, she looks so fucking hot. The Kingdom retained the Impact Tag Team Championships against the Motor City Machine Guns. That's Matt Taven and Michael Bennett, for anyone who's wondering who that is.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
In tow, who, by the way, is
I'm
so
okay
good.
with that. Yeah.
They were really good
Yes,
in Ring
right.
of Honor originally.
Yeah.
They're part of that Ring of Honor faction, aren't they, that's running around?
Yeah, Honor No More.
Very good.
Adam Cole, original member of the Kingdom. So
good news, because Impact is definitely rolling with the times, because Bully Ray won the winner. It was the winner of the Call Your Shot Gauntlet.
this was stupid. This was really dumb.
I thought this was a thumbs up. I like Billy Ray.
It just really of impacts on a roll right now, and you're gonna bring in Bully Ray, and we're getting Josh Alexander.
Literally will put anything on a roll. Fucking funny.
They're gonna do Josh Alexander v Bully Ray. It's like years other guys you could have had that would have been a more exciting matchup.
Name one.
Steve Macklin, who got
Boom.
eliminated.
No, disagree. Bully Ray is the greatest of all time.
You don't even know who's in that match. Fuck you. That's why he said.
I know who Bully Ray is. All right, he's the Dudley Boy.
He's the Dudley Boy. He's the Dudley Boy. Oh, I see. So we don't even acknowledge that it was a black line group. I see how we're working here. What the fuck, man?
They could have done
Devon one. Wow.
They could have done an awesome intergender thing because I see Giselle was in it. That would have been cool. Giselle v Josh Alexander.
Giselle Shaw, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I want to share a very quick story. So I'm obviously very good friends with Nadia Sapphire, and Nadia Sapphire is very close friends with Giselle Shaw. And I've been going on for a while, chatting to her, saying, oh, I love Giselle Shaw. She's beautiful. She's amazing. She's so talented. And she surprised me one day by ringing me up on a video call. And when I answered, Giselle Shaw was chatting to me on the video call.
Aww.
I've never been more red in all my life.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely.
My pants. I was like, oh, I fucking love you. She's and I must say, absolutely wonderful human being. So humble. I was like, oh, congratulations on Impact. You're doing amazing things. She's like, oh, I'm just trying my best. Like, super humble, just a wonderful, wonderful human being, and also a massive amount of respect for coming out and talking about identity and things like that. And you know what? Fuck me, she is just beautiful. Speaking of beautiful women, Jordan Grace.
About those two as well.
Hey,
both of them. I have to say about those two, Nadia and Giselle Shaw, both of them nicer than Luna Trix.
Yeah, but that goes without saying.
Yeah,
I mean, first of all, Nadia Sapphire and Giselle Shaw, probably two of the most beautiful people on earth. Second of all, Luna Trix getting a bit. You 45-year-old haggard bitch. No,
she loves it. She loves it, really.
Cameron Anderson, last week you referred to Luna Trix as a 45-year-old woman. Is there anything else you'd like to refer to her as? I love this new thing where you bury her.
I don't know. I think we hit the quota for the week. We'll come back next week and we'll make fun of Luna Trix more.
Absolutely. Watch along's coming for Luna Trix. Jordan Grace.
Luna Trix match marathon.
Nobody wants that. Jordan Grace. Let's move on, goddammit. Jordan Grace successfully defended the Knockouts World Championship against Masha Slamovich.
That match was really good.
Masha Slamovich is well good, by the way.
Yeah.
Fucking sick. Love her.
So it leads me to think that I think up next to Jordan Grace would be Killer Kelly, which that should be another banger. But yeah, good result, good match.
And in your main event, Josh Alexander, thank God, successfully defended the Impact World Championship by beating some goober that apparently George likes called Eddie Edwards. The leader of Honor
if
No
Josh
More.
Alexander lost, I would have sunk to my knees.
I would have literally committed suicide if Eddie Edwards had beaten Josh Alexander. Like, no. Like, I'm close to death as it is. I'm not having that. That is unacceptable.
Retirement.
Yeah, I don't want to be mean them, but because I love
Really?
Josh.
Do you not? Because I'm pretty
No.
sure we are.
Yeah, no, I don't know. No, it's
I
just
literally just said I'd commit suicide if Eddie Edwards win the world title.
Oh,
And you
I
start
would
off your
too.
comments with, I don't want to be rude. Really? Do you not?
No, I would too, but I'm just saying with Josh Alexander, who do you think he would lose the belt to? Because this guy.
Nobody.
No one
He is the
retires with the
final
belt.
Impact World Champion.
Cool. Okay, that's cool.
The company should be dissolved before he loses the World Championship.
I agree with that.
Personal friend of the Wrestle Plug, Josh Alexander, notwithstanding. And also the man who sold Cameron Anderson his first pair of wrestling boots. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff. We'll get to the list in a minute because there are obviously a lot of. Do you know what? Fuck it. All these other things are fucking boring, and I do not care. Raw and SmackDown have new announcers. Anyone give a shit about the fact that Wade Barrett? Congratulations, he's amazing. He's on SmackDown, and also Corey Graves is with Keith/Kevin Patrick on Raw. Oh, and Booker T is now alongside Vic Joseph on NXT.
That was
and Byron Saxton is where he belongs, backstage, doing nothing interesting. You fucking gimp.
The Booker T one was the only odd one that I saw. But other than that,
I did watch NXT though last night, and I thought he was really fucking funny and really good. He was alongside Vic Joseph, and Vic Joseph spent the whole episode basically trying to insinuate that he hates Wade Barrett, and he hopes that Booker T will be nothing like him. And he said, if Wade Barrett was out here right now, he'd be thirsting like crazy. His line, which I thought was really funny, I'd never thought Vic Joseph would say this. When Toxic Attraction came out, he said, if Wade Barrett was here, if he stood up, he'd tip the table over. And I was like, that is fucking funny. And then he went, and then Booker T was like, Booker, you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine, man. And he was just like, oh, not you too. And he said, look, I'm not going to say anything, but Wade Barrett does have eyes, and they obviously work.
Okay, that's good.
You got to watch NXT for those two. It's so funny.
Is Booker's commentary on the level that it was in Impact?
It's proper shuck. He kept saying shucky ducky all the time. It's fucking funny. He was so good. Him and Vic Joseph are gangsters. And Jordan Devlin was on commentary with him as JD McDonough now, which is a terrible name, by the way. Like, he's just put kebab on the end and be done with it.
JD McDonald's.
JD McDonald's. Oh, amazing. I want JD McDonough kebab. That'd be amazing. But yeah, he was on commentary, and Booker T was like, I like you, you suave, shocky ducky. Just flirting with Jordan Devlin. It's fucking funny watching.
You suave, shocky ducky.
There was some good wrestling, but nothing was as good as the commentary. It's brilliant. Yeah. So, very quickly, Dutch Mantel believes that beating up a top WWE star could get anyone over. Anyone want to guess who that might be?
Roman.
Close.
Sami Zayn.
Bingo. Sami Zayn.
Oh, yeah.
Do we agree that anyone who beats up Sami Zayn at this point will be over? Because I don't. I think it's the opposite.
I disagree.
Maybe.
I disagree, but it's the way the match goes, because Sami Zayn is arguably one of the best storytellers in the world.
Oh, he's doing his best work right now, and it's funny because for the longest time people were like, "Oh, he's become a bitch. He's where's El Generico? Where's all the work rate?" He's having the best wrestling matches on SmackDown while also having the best character.
Sami Zayn has never missed. He's always made everything work, from El Generico in the Indies to Underdog from the Underground at NXT to the stuff with Braun Strowman when they did the draft. He's never missed. So yeah, so I agree with Dutch to a point of like, yeah, Sami could put a match together, and you just have a match with him, you'll probably get over because he's that damn good.
Yeah, no, I actually agree with the way you say it like that. I like that. Very well put, Tanvir.
Thank you.
Yes, well done, Tanvir. Make sure you clear your internet history. Right, let's go for a few.
That's why there's incognito.
Yeah, right. Duck, go. That's the way to go. That's just creepy. Right, it's time for lists. You like your list, don't you, boys?
Yeah,
we love it. Favorite
Schindler's
segment.
List.
Jesus.
Oh no!
Christ. Why you got to ruin it?
It's a great film. Go see it.
All right.
It's a great
luckily
film.
for you, this is the
I
top
have
15.
seen it, and it's heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking, but it is an amazing film.
I've been to Schindler's Factory in real life.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How
I did
Wear
the
red.
Auschwitz and that.
Okay.
No.
By the
How
way,
was-
why is Lady in Red not the theme music for Schindler's List?
Jesus.
Oh my god.
It's a joke. Lady in Red. Can you imagine it? Right? Can you imagine? Oh my days. Oh,
Don't
dear.
like that.
You think
Don't
that's
like
dark?
that.
You should see what's on Tanvir's new PC. Oh my lord. Um, all right. I have a list here. Can we get to the fucking list, please? So I have a list here of facts about Roman Reigns that only hardcore fans will know. Thank God it's not the top 15 most prominent Jewish individuals in the world, because Tanvir will probably have a meltdown. Apparently he's anti-Semitic now, on top of everything else.
No, I'm not. You can ask Kanye about
India
that.
hates the Jews, apparently.
What?
Anyway, while Tanvir collects himself. Right, I have facts about Roman Reigns that only hardcore fans will know. So I want to know if you have any idea about these or not. You have to be honest, don't lie. Did you know this about Roman Reigns? So, football was a major part of life for Roman Reigns. He was a former NFL wide receiver, or at least he was. He was a star for Georgia Tech, and he played alongside legendary Detroit Lions NFL wide receiver Calvin Johnson. Did we know that he was close to being an NFL superstar and also played a full season in the Canadian Football League for the Edmonton Eskimos?
Yeah, they mention it on commentary every now and again.
I did know that one actually, because I've seen the pictures of him in the football outfit.
Yeah.
This shows you how stupid this list is. Did you know that Roman Reigns belongs to wrestling royalty?
No, didn't know that actually.
I didn't know that. I
No clue.
thought it was just some geezer off the street.
Does he?
I honestly just thought he stand for The Rock for no apparent reason. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Crazy, goes over my head completely, that one.
did you know that Roman Reigns had his first match against the son of a wrestling legend?
Was it Ricky Steamboat's son?
Yes, it was.
Thought so. Yeah.
And
Oh,
nails it.
Tanvir smashed it.
FCW.
Yeah, it's a shame what happened to Steamboat's son. He was a great wrestler.
Here, extra points. Do you know who Reigns won the FCW Florida Tag Team Championship with?
Tyler Breeze.
Is that who Mike Dalton is?
Yeah, Tyler
Yeah.
Breeze.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because it says Mike Dalton here, but it doesn't say Tyler Breeze. So I was like, hey,
I didn't know that one. I didn't know that one.
combination that is. Like most pro wrestling fans under the age of 8 in the 1990s, Roman Reigns dreamed about wearing the bright pink Bret Hart sunglasses as a kid. In an interview with Yahoo Sports ahead of WrestleMania 31, Reigns talked about Bret Hart's glasses and influence on him. Every time he come out with a leather jacket and give his sunglasses away to a kid in the crowd, I used to dream about being that kid. Reigns said that hair, all that gear, he seemed like a stand-up guy, a really nice dude. He is a very cool dude. Did we know that Bret Hart is a massive inspiration of Roman Reigns?
No, was
Bret
not aware of
Hart's
that one actually.
I think Bret Hart's a massive inspiration to a lot of people.
Oh yeah, it's just because Roman Reigns doesn't just come out sucking his dick half the time, like certain other wrestlers do.
Yeah.
Fair. Roman Reigns' favorite WrestleMania match is surprising. What do we think his favorite match is at WrestleMania?
King Kong Bundy versus Hulk Hogan.
No, his match, like the match he was in. He
Oh,
was
the match he
was in.
Bundy.
Was it the 6-man at Mania 30 of him, Seth, and
No, that's your guess gone. Cameron
Okay.
Anderson, you're up next.
For all of his matches, I gotta go. I don't know because it's meant to be surprising, so that's why I don't want to go Brock 31. But I am gonna go Brock 31. I think that's the best.
That's the right choice. That is apparently his
Oh,
WrestleMania match. Congratulations.
yeah, that is a great match.
The Shield and the Forgotten Triple Threat. Roman Reigns will always be remembered for his run with the Shield in WWE alongside Seth Rollins. The trio were a stable act in the company from 2012 until 2014. Seemed like longer than that, actually. The Shield Triple Threat match was a dream match for many fans of WWE, and that dream was realized at the Battleground pay-per-view event in 2016. That's apparently a fact that only hardcore fans will know. Do we
Yeah.
remember?
I knew
the
that
Triple
one.
Threat?
I knew that one.
I knew that one. He got
Great
suspended and wasn't there for the build, and then Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens blew him out the water, and then match before.
Yeah.
But this is where the fact changes, because
Oh,
that is not the first time that the Shield were involved in a triple threat match. When,
FCW.
for extra points, was the first time they had a triple threat match?
was an FCW, right?
FCW, I want to
It
say.
was. On January the 12th, 2012, Reigns was victorious in the match, but did not go on to win the title. It was for the number 1 contendership for the Florida Heavyweight Championship.
Very cool.
That's cool. It talking about the Shield, it's very weird to think that it's been a decade since they debuted.
Do we know what Reigns' first wrestling name was?
Liaki.
Leaky, more like.
Yeah.
Honest, that's what it's spelt like, Leaky. Yeah. Roman Liaki, and then he changed it to just Liaki before adopting the name Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
So he was always attached to the name Roman. So Roman was not originally pitched as a member of the Shield. For extra points, can anyone tell me who was originally pitched for the
Chris
Shield?
Hero.
I need a hero.
I need a hero. Very good. Very good. How many times has Roman Reigns beaten cancer? How is that?
Fuck off. No, I'm not answering that one.
I'm not-
I
I'm
know
moving
the
on for that
answer,
one.
but I'm not doing it.
Apparently, according to Wrestling Inc., it's absolutely appropriate to put in this list that he has beaten leukemia twice.
Congrats. That is pretty awesome.
Congrats. That's great.
Do we know that Roman Reigns is the longest wrestling champion in over 30 years?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he beat Pete Dunne. Yeah, because Pete Dunne had an insane long reign. Yeah.
Did you know Roman Reigns is in Hollywood?
Yeah, he's
No.
in the Hobbs and Shaw.
Yes, he is. Do we know what
He's also
Roman
in
Reigns
Hocus
did for
Pocus
work
2.
before he joined wrestling?
Used car salesman.
No.
Oh. Janitor.
I don't know.
Him and his cousins, the Uzos, would arrange and
Carpentry?
set up furniture in retail stores.
That's cool.
Oh, it's close with my last choice.
Yeah, but not close enough.
Mhm.
Right. Who wants another list?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
There's facts that only hardcore fans of Impact will know. We're not going for that one. Pro wrestlers that hate each other in real life. Oh,
Let's do that one.
Yeah.
you want that one,
Let's
do
do
you?
that one.
No, we're
Cameron
going to do
Anderson and
celebrities.
Lunatrix.
So here is a list. Good shit. Here is a list of celebrities who should be in the WWE Hall of Fame that are not. I want you to tell me whether you believe they should be in the WWE Hall of Fame or not.
That's a
I
good
get the
one.
feeling that Tanvir will take this
Stuart
more seriously
Little.
than Cameron Anderson.
Stuart Little.
What? Yeah,
Right, in the
Michael.
bin.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox.
All right, who's
Moving
our first
on.
contender?
All right, the first contender is a man who main evented WrestleMania, if you can believe that or not. Lawrence Taylor, who faced Bam Bam Bigelow.
100%. First of all, having
Yeah.
a match with Bam Bam Bigelow, he's in there straight away. But
Yeah.
as well, main event of WrestleMania, legend. He's in it.
Yeah, you got to put someone like that in because they've been a part of an event, and it's Mania, WrestleMania.
Main event.
Yeah.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor deserves to be in. Kevin Green, former NFL legend, American footballer. Unlike Lawrence Taylor, Green didn't wait for retirement to try his hand at pro wrestling. He would wrestle 5 times for WCW from 96 to 98, always during NFL's off-season. All but one of those matches were reserved for pay-per-view, as he battled the likes of Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, and the NWO. Green was another pro athlete who showed natural talent for wrestling right from the first match.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty good. Obviously, people that he's faced.
Mm.
I think so, considering like the amount of shit that's in there.
Mm.
I think we should put him in. Let's give
Yeah.
him his due.
All right, there we go.
Is he still around? Is he still alive? Let's give him a US title match.
Wait,
on
Cam,
Raw.
give
Let's do
it. Cam, give him his what?
His due.
Good. Okay.
Give him
No,
his
shut
schindler's
up.
list.
Nah, this
No need.
fucking pop,
Lady
man.
in red. Right. Sorry, everyone. Stephen and Mel, yay or nay?
He is in it, but obviously, as
Mm.
we all know, that's not his real name. I think Arrow should be in the Hall of Fame, but not
Oh.
Stephen Amell.
Uh,
I think he
uh,
should be inducted under his true identity.
What? Oliver Quinn. Wait, is it
No,
Oliver Quinn?
Arrow.
Oliver.
Arrow is his
All right.
real name.
No, it's not.
Stardust said there's no government on Earth that recognizes that man as Stephen Amell because his true name is Arrow.
What the fuck?
Tanvir, yay or nay? Stephen Amell in the WWE Hall of Fame. Celebrity wing.
You only had the one match, so it's
I'm saying no. I'm
I'm
saying no.
I'm going no.
Arrow is going in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, you're sticking with that. Cool. Dennis Rodman, famous defensive guard for the Chicago Bulls, won 5 world championships in the NBA and was also somebody who appeared rather famously during the Chicago Bulls season. If for anyone who's seen The Last Dance, which I highly recommend they do on Netflix because it's amazing, especially you, Cameron Anderson, because there's an episode dedicated to the history of sneakers as well in there. Dennis Rodman, of course, rather famously turned up an NWO with a steel chair and associated himself with the NWO alongside Hulk Hogan.
Oh, I'm putting him in. He's got friends in high places. I'm not messing
Dennis
with
Rodman.
that. He's in.
It's Dennis Rodman. Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman is one of my favorite all-time basketball players. So yeah, he's going in just because he's a
Kim
fucking
Jong-un's
legend.
best friend.
Yes.
That's true.
Somebody
You
that
can look
not
that up.
everyone may necessarily recognize, a NFL Hall of Famer, or at least Football Hall of Fame member, Art Donovan, who was a guest commentator for the King of the Ring 1994 pay-per-view. He was famously remembered as the commentator who knew nothing about wrestling, but would relentlessly keep asking how much wrestlers weighed for no apparent reason. Should Art Donovan be in, yay or nay? I'm going to say fucking no. He was an absolute shithouse.
Is he the guy in the Botchamania intro when they do how much does this guy weigh?
I believe that's him, yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, no then.
Yeah, we're gonna keep him out of our Hall of Fame. We're gonna have at least some
Our
prestige.
Hall of Fame, yes. You're not getting in the Wrestling Hall of Fame, Art Donovan. Get out. RoboCop, who rather famously helped Sting in WCW.
Fuck yes.
RoboCop
Fuck
and
yes.
Arrow. Yeah, they're both in. I have to
Dude,
say, RoboCop, he did a lot for mankind. Yeah, I think he's really, he gave his life for this world, and he got brought back as RoboCop to spread even more good. So I think he should be in the Hall of Fame for that.
It's one of the coolest films ever. Yeah.
No,
Look,
RoboCop should not be in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, he should.
Yes,
What do
he
you mean?
No, he
should.
fucking shouldn't.
If not as a regular celebrity inductee, as Warrior Award, as he is, he did give his life for this cause.
He gave his life to the service, not to the cause of professional wrestling.
Yeah, he did.
Fuck off.
Dude,
He's in Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah,
I
RoboCop's
find it
a badass.
amazing, absolutely astounding. This guy isn't in the Celebrity Hall of Fame, so I need this checked. Muhammad Ali,
What?
famous guest referee, also famously his match with Antonio Inoki, the MMA crossover match, was viewed by 1.4 billion people.
How is Muhammad Ali not in the celebrity ring or like just general Hall of Fame?
No idea, but he's not.
That's insane.
Maybe it's too expensive to get him in. Maybe because of his name, maybe because of his notoriety. I don't know.
Maybe.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., speaking of boxers, the man who faced Big Show at WrestleMania.
I'm putting him in.
Yeah.
I like him. I didn't give an answer for Muhammad Ali, but he's also going in. I like Muhammad Ali.
If you're putting Floyd Mayweather and if you're putting RoboCop in, then Muhammad Ali deserves to have an entire wing of his own.
Well, yeah, I just put him in.
Because
So
RoboCop's a little bitch.
RoboCop is not a little bitch.
He's
He's actually
a fucking bitch.
really.
He's a
If
little
you were
pussy
going
hole.
down a dark alley and people were attacking you and RoboCop stepped up,
Dude,
You'd be
RoboCop
like-
He wouldn't step up, would he?
Yes,
Because
he
he's apparently
would.
dead.
It's RoboCop.
because he gave his life for the cause.
Yeah, exactly. He gave his life for the WWE Hall of Fame. So RoboCop is not gonna fucking save me down a dark. I'll tell you who will. Judge Dredd, mate. That's a real man.
Dude,
Right,
Carl
Judge
Urban,
Dredd is going in the Hall of
Yep.
Fame.
Yeah, fucking Billy
Alright.
Butcher. It's Billy Butcher.
Shut up, Tanvir.
What did
Shaquille
Carl-
O'Neal.
Yeah,
Yay
Willy
or
Butcher.
nay? Shaquille O'Neal, famous basketball star. Obviously, people might recognize him as one half of the famous celebrity tag team match from AEW, obviously. But he also appeared at WrestleMania 33. He was in that awful fucking Hulk, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal thing where he's done a lot of shit. He was also at WrestleMania 30, I think, where he squared
Sorry,
up. The big
Shaq, you're out.
Dude, it's
You beat
Shaq.
me.
Wait, I'm going, yeah, Shaq should be in. It's Shaq.
No, Shaq, until you've beaten me, you don't deserve.
I
Cam-
don't think that's going to be a very long match.
Cam, he's going to fucking eat you.
He's not gonna fucking eat me, okay?
Wait,
He's probably
nah,
get
man,
full
he's going to have
halfway
Victor
through.
Logan at ringside to distract him, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, Cruz might get eaten in the process, but that's
Cruz might get
choice I'm willing
eaten.
to make. Yeah, fuck Cruz. We're sacrificing Cruz to the LA Lakers. Andy Kaufman, who rather famously blurred the lines between fiction
He's
and
in.
reality
Absolutely.
when he faced Jerry Lawler. I'm astounded he's not in.
Absolutely.
He's in. He's absolutely in.
Yeah, I think so. Here's one that is highly controversial. David Arquette, former WCW World Champion.
He's in. He's in.
Yeah, David Arquette should be in.
No, he is not.
Okay,
He's
fair enough.
in. He's in
Absolutely.
Scream.
I have
It's
final say.
classic.
It's my podcast. Shut the fuck up. I'm
Ready
not having
to leave.
RoboCop and David Arquette standing next to Dennis Rodman and Muhammad Ali. That's not happening.
Mhm.
Cindy
Oh, that
Lauper,
match. Yep, she's in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cindy Lauper.
obviously the famous celebrity and singer who was a part of WrestleMania 1 and also had such an interesting relationship with Rowdy Roddy Piper. Definitely in as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, you know what? Fuck it. We'll save the rest of the list for next week because, fuck it. I can't be asked.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So that means it's time for any other business. Anything
Ooh.
you want to talk about at all that's non-wrestling related, go for it.
I went and saw Woman King.
Yeah.
How's that?
It was good. It was pretty interesting. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Viola Davis killed it as always.
Is she the main character, I think?
Yeah, she's the main actress in it.
What do you think about all this controversy that apparently this African tribe are actually very brutal and very unforgiving and horrible people, and the story is not representative of who
Movie,
they
isn't
are?
it?
It's
Movie.
it's a movie, but it's a
Is it?
brutal.
Is it really? I honestly thought it was a documentary. You fucking gimps.
It is brutal at parts, to be honest. It's pretty brutal at parts. So it is a good film. I also went and saw Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Does it have
How's that?
Bram from former Impact fame in it?
No, unfortunately, it does
Well,
have
then
Gary,
CWP fame.
-5 stars.
it's got Gary Oldman and Winona Ryder and
this
Keanu
the-
Reeves.
Wow.
What, the new one?
No, the one that came out I think 30 years ago. That was directed by Francis Ford Coppola.
Fuck me, Winona Ryder's been around a while, hasn't she?
Yeah, that film is awesome. Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Bram Stoker.
I'm like
Love a Bram Stoker, mate.
Bram
Yeah.
Stoker.
I was with some bird the other night. She gave me a Bram Stoker. Amazing. Basically means you get wanked off until you start bleeding.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I love that. I don't like that.
That don't sound good.
Come on.
I
in the
like,
comments. Who's had a Bram Stoker? Come on.
I watched Ticket to Paradise in cinemas.
Oh, how was that?
It's actually quite funny. I liked it.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Funniest
what
bits
that
from the trailer though, but it's what
Uh,
it is. That's like most films, in it.
yeah. It's the new Clooney film, right?
Yep, George Clooney.
I have to be
He
honest, I
played
do agree with that.
Batman.
The funniest bits are always in the trailer, aka Schindler's List.
Tanvir's
He's
out.
fucking done. He's
I'm
done.
just holding on. I'm
Tanvir's-
just waiting.
Tanvir's chair has now taken over.
I need to take a second because I'm like, Jesus Christ.
It's a joke. Nobody finds Schindler's List funny. Anyone who does is an awful human being. Looking at you, Tanvir.
I actually cried when I watched that film.
It is an emotional film.
At the end, when he's like crying himself.
Yeah, he could have saved.
Liam Neeson really just bring that character to life, and
Yeah.
it moved me to tears. That performance.
Yeah,
Who did Liam Neeson play in Schindler's List?
Schindler. He played
Yeah,
Schindler.
Oscar Schindler.
I haven't seen Schindler's List.
Yeah. Oh, it's a
Oh
great
my
film.
God,
You
what?
should go see it.
I haven't seen it.
It's got Bren.
Watch-alongs.
Yeah. It's got.
I don't think that's
What?
I don't think that's culturally responsible, is it?
It'd be better than a Lunatrix watch along. Let's be fair.
Oh Christ, no need for that, is there, mate? Like, let's not bring the tone
Critically
down
acclaimed
anymore.
film. I'm sorry, Lunatrix. It doesn't hold up.
A budget horror movie at best.
What, Lunatrix's matches or?
No, Lunatrix is the budget horror.
Oh,
Oh, I do have to say though, that is a beautiful film, and I've been to a
Love
few
you.
of the locations where they filmed it. So
What, the Lunatrix horror film?
no, that's not real. That's not a
Is it
real
what?
movie.
What do you mean it's not real? Don't be coming in here, blurring the lines between fiction and non-fiction.
Sorry,
What are you
guys, but
doing?
that's not a real
Why are you doing that?
movie. But yeah,
We
Schindler's
are
List-
just 10 days away from CWP Pumpkins and Pile Drivers. Are you excited, Cameron Anderson, for your tag team title match alongside Aaron Cruz of the Bromance versus Good God Almighty?
I'm very excited actually. I think we've got a good shot at taking those
Yeah.
belts. Don't you think?
I think you'd rather Victor Logan as your tag partner, though, right, Cam?
Oh, just bury the Cruz all the time. I love Victor Logan. I love what he's done for the brand.
Aaron Cruz, the
However-
Schindler's List of professional wrestling.
No, don't like that. Don't like it.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's a joke. Yeah, no, it should be a good match. Well, it'll be good from your side, obviously.
Thank you.
Yeah. Although I did have
So-
Good God Almighty on the podcast recently. Not sure whether that's going to be released or not due to unfortunate circumstances, but we'll see. But yeah, no,
So-
Frankie T's got plenty to say in the group chat. Interesting retort from you earlier when you said he should go and sit on a hammer.
He should.
That was fucking good shit.
Sit on that hammer.
Go and sit on a hammer.
He should sit on a hammer. I'd love to see it.
That for me is funnier than I hope you stand on a Lego brick. I think that's hilarious. Go and sit on a hammer. I've just got this idea now. I've got this image of Frankie T ferociously fingering his arsehole in home base with a fucking Black and Decker or something like. Go on, son, get in there.
Yeah, I don't like that image actually.
I don't think anyone would actively enjoy that image.
That's quite painful.
Still with the
for
crowbar.
him it
Like,
is.
oh.
Painful for us having to watch it.
I think you've given Frankie an idea for his OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think that's going to be his entrance. To be
That
honest,
should be Breaking Bad too, shouldn't it? Ugh.
Frankie. Yeah, Walter White takes a new direction. He stops
Yeah.
fucking shoving hammers up his ass.
Yeah. I am the hammer. Frankie's going to start calling himself the Hammer, isn't he? That's going to be his new nickname.
The hammer.
Yeah.
Oh,
If he is, he's one of those fucking little tiny mallets you break fucking toffees with.
yeah.
He ain't no real hammer.
MC
You're not
Hammer.
big enough to be a hammer, son.
MC Hammer.
so
Yeah.
Overwatch 2.
Is it good?
Well, I
It's
like it.
alright.
What did you think, Nix, when you played?
I'm shit at it. I have no idea what I'm doing. I like the diversity of the characters. It's very colourful. It's very fun. I think once I learn how to play it properly, I'll probably enjoy it a lot
Yeah.
more.
You
Yeah,
play-
I think if you like pick up a few heroes and have those as kind of like your mains,
Yeah.
I just
You
like
start to
going on
enjoy it.
TikTok and watching hot women cosplay characters from it.
yeah, that
Mainly
is one of the many
Tracer?
benefits of the
Is it ma-
Overwatches.
Is it mainly Tracer?
Nah, Roadhog.
No, the monkey.
Winston, my boy.
I want to see. That's what I want. I want a girlfriend that's going to cosplay as Winston from Overwatch
Say no more, King.
while listening to Lady in Red.
All right, ladies and
Really?
gentlemen, comment below if you want to see Tanvir dressed as Winston next week.
That's a bit racist, don't you think? Why should he have to do it?
That's not racist. He just offered. He just offered.
Oh, no,
I did.
because he's the brownest of the three. I get it. That's fine. No need.
Yeah.
Cameron Anderson was confirmed for Premier Promotions. He has now been cancelled.
Wait, is
Jesus Christ.
Overwatch 2 on Steam or Epic?
Free. It's on everything for free.
Okay, it must be in Steam.
Oh, they're bringing out Among Us VR.
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
off. Why? Like, why would you play it in VR?
Among
What, is it going to be
Us?
first person?
Yeah, it's VR.
Oh, to be fair, yeah, but that's the thing. Like, Among Us is like this. Do you know what? I hate Among Us. I think it's fucking boring.
I think you'd enjoy it if we got all the boys on it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, the Whittles ain't going to join in, are they? They're
Yeah,
too
because
busy
they're too
sucking off
dumb. They don't
Miles.
even know how to turn on a console.
They're too dumb.
They're too
I'm on
stupid.
PC.
They
Just
are
vote
fucking
each other
thick, aren't they?
off.
They're too busy wanking off Miles for that extra hit of weed,
Mate,
isn't it?
Archie just keeps going on about how he's like an expert in boxing and MMA. He's not seen Tyson Fury live, has he? He's not seen Tyson Fury drive
Most
past and
people who
wave
are
out the
experts
window.
in boxing and MMA are the people who go down Sports Direct and buy tap-out t-shirts. Get in the bin.
Oh,
Exactly. And we've seen
Shut up,
Tyson
Archie.
Fury drive past and wave out the window.
I bet
And go,
Archie
hope you guys
loves
have a
that
good
new-
night.
You know that new diva guy who's on NXT?
oh yeah, the Super Diva.
Quincy
Yeah, I
Elliott.
bet Archie loves that one.
Oh my god, that
Right
is a
up his
slice
alley,
of
isn't it?
Arch.
Yep.
That is a slice of Archie if I ever saw anything.
A slice of Archie sounds like the world's shittest sitcom, doesn't it?
The slice of Archie.
Coming up
All right,
next,
guys.
a slice of Archie.
So State Wrestling Address has been renamed. Tune in next week to the slice of Archie.
The state of Archie.
This- oh,
The state of George Whittle. The state of him. Good stuff. Good
oh,
stuff.
That's just how it
I
is.
swear down they don't exist. I swear they've been replaced by androids or something. That's why they never come online anymore.
No, man. I don't know. Never heard of them.
They're
Oh,
like
wait.
they're like the Eugenes of Peacehaven.
They suck. Dude Man has gone up in the estimations, to be honest. Dude Man has risen up the ranks.
Dude, man, breaking down the ring, getting involved with Packdown. Yes, boy.
Yeah, he don't even like wrestling. He don't even know what it is. Don't even know
Pepsi
what a
Man.
turnbuckle is. But
Neither
he's
do I at
putting
this
it
point.
away.
I mean,
Yeah, legendary
turnbuckles are
stuff.
what fucking losers get tattooed on them.
I don't have it on me.
Why
I
do
don't have any
I'm
tattoos.
sorry, it's so cliched. It is. So cliche. It's like getting a fucking scorpion on the back of your car for a tramp stamp.
Well, you say that, but I never knew it was a thing until Cruz got one.
That's why it's not a thing, because Cruz got one.
Yeah, I didn't know it was like it was a cliche for wrestlers to have. I was like, I'd never heard of this.
I have seen a lot of wrestlers who have like you know what, cool, if that's what you want, whatever. I just think it's a bit cliched, man. Who would get a wrestle plug tattoo? Do you think I should get one of them?
For 1 million subs, it will be done.
If
That
this
would be
video
pretty
gets
cool.
over 1,000 views, I'll get a wrestle plug tattoo.
All right,
Do it.
Tanvir, how many views for you to get Reselplug tattoo?
How many views for me
Yeah.
to get?
How many views does this State of Wrestling Address need to get on YouTube for you to get a wrestle plug tattoo?
Let's 50,000.
50,000. Okay.
50,000.
Cameron Anderson.
I'm going with
what's-
4 billion views.
4 billion. Wow, that is a man who really doesn't want a wrestle plug tattoo. If I've ever heard one, isn't it? That is literally a safe bet. That is like, yo, unless you are Psy and you're going to sing Gangnam Style, you ain't getting 4 billion. Yo, that is a big fuck you to this podcast about
Billy.
No, I love the podcast. I just don't want to get a tattoo.
They go 1,000 views or 1,000 likes, should we say? Should we say 1,000 likes on this video? If this video
Yeah.
gets 1,000 likes, I'll get the Wrestle Plug logo tattooed on me.
10 billion likes, and I will consider getting the Reselplug logo.
No, that's not how that works. Like, get out. I've had enough. Get out. Tanvir's gone with 50,000. I've gone with 1,000.
50,000.
I'm going 10 billion for thinking
No,
about
you
it.
said 4 billion.
I'm boosting.
You can't
What the
boost
boost,
Inflation,
boys?
baby.
Bullshit.
Inflation, baby.
Nah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You're running scared from the tattoo artist. That's what you're doing. I know what you're up to. Yeah, but this geezer will
Yeah.
probably get a bromance tattoo if he gets like 4 likes on his Facebook page, isn't it?
Yeah, we've just passed the milestone today.
Not being rude, but who wouldn't want that logo tattooed on him? That is fit.
Yeah, very
welcome.
nice.
You're very welcome. For all your logo
Thank
needs, hit up Aeron Next Design.
you.
Nice.
Anything else you boys want to talk about?
I watched V for Vendetta as well. That's a badass film.
No, never seen it.
So good. V for Vendetta.
Thoughts on the name Bushido Storm, Tanvir?
Oh, is that Hikaru Shida and Tony Storm?
No,
Yep.
it is not.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish it was. Bushido Storm is the up-and-coming tag team from the Isle of Wight.
That's a pretty cool name.
Yeah, you like that, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the tag team consisting of?
A twink and his dominatrix. I mean, Azzy Adams and Ajax.
I was about to say Rudy Root and Lunatrix, but
Who? Rudy, no, they are a tag team called the Root of All Tricks.
Oh, okay.
Aaron Anderson's face is amazing.
That
I've
is a
never
bit
seen
of
a
a-
face that says must insult so much in all my life. He's like saying, he's like, yeah, come on.
Oh. Yeah,
Nah, I got a
okay.
lot of love for Rudy, so.
I love
What?
the shade that was thrown there. So would you
What?
say that Rudy Root is a much better wrestler than Lunatrix?
Oh, I will have to say that I do like Rudy.
It's like saying that Muhammad Ali's a better boxer than Gary Oldman, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like saying Muhammad Ali is a better boxer than RoboCop.
Obviously.
Oh,
RoboCop can get in the bin.
I'd love to see that match now. RoboCop with Muhammad Ali.
I want to see RoboCop versus Lunatrix.
That'd be a cool fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're building to. We're building to me getting
Anyone can have a
injured.
good match with Jackson Arrow. Can you have a good match with RoboCop?
What about Jackson Arrow versus RoboCop?
Oh, that's unfair to RoboCop because he just ain't got any charisma, has he? He's shit promo.
What, RoboCop?
Yeah, plus, Goffy's on the outside. Like, he's fucked. He's got no
That's
chance of beating
true.
Jackson Arrow.
That is true. I have to say, RoboCop, the deck is stacked against him on this one.
RoboCop needs
I
to
like
face somebody who's
RoboCop.
very similar to him in personality, someone who's not particularly, maybe technically adept, but somebody who has got absolutely no personality whatsoever.
All right.
Right.
Who
we
we drafted
thinking?
in?
Someone devoid of personality.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of who to make fun of.
This is the portion of the podcast where we end up getting hate mail.
Oh, Frankie T. I just forgot. That name just
Frankie
went.
T
Was it-
versus RoboCop.
Was it is the guy's name from NXT who left, who we all hated, Kona Reeves or some shit like that?
Oh man, I hated Kona Reeves so much.
Yeah, fucking him v RoboCop.
No, he's not worthy of RoboCop.
Shit, he doesn't get the RoboCop rub.
He gets the Predator treatment.
Yeah, you know all about the Predator treatment, don't you?
I hate you so much.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're
No.
going to end this day of wrestling address
Oh
before
my
things
God.
get even worse. I've been Aeron Nix. He's been Karen Anderson, and the one below us is Tanvir Birdie, who will no doubt be found on a register very, very soon.
What do you mean?
Cash register, mate. Obviously, gonna make some money, innit?
Ladies
So, wait, we haven't
So-
gone for our social medias.
That's because nobody cares about your shitty social media. I got my 60,000 followers. Fuck you.
All right, well, it's WrestlePlug, Facebook, Aeron Nix Design. You can find me, Cameron 1PW and Bromance, Tanvir on the FBI watch list. Let's go.
I want to dispel the rumors. What is? First you had a Vic Storis announced just because he's a Minecraft YouTuber, and now me. I'm like, what's going on? Why are the Indians getting so much hate? Why?
Don't make it about race. Don't bring the Indians into this. They got Overwatch 2. What more do you want? Thanks for watching the Wrestle Plug. We'll catch you very soon for more content from the Wrestle Plug.
Frankie's gonna get his ass plugged.
Yeah, he's too old for you.
Stick a hammer in it.
Brings a whole new meaning to Black and Decker, pal.